Hi guys, this is Janae and welcome back to my channel. So today I am starting my live and I am starting my live. Obviously I'm starting my live anyway. Today I'm starting my reactions of Advanced Bravely. I decided to do a rewatch of the series, but I wanted to do it a bit differently because I kind of just wanted this to be fun. I didn't really want to worry about it being like super fancy or, you know, taking up months and months of my time because there's 30 episodes. So I thought that this would be an interesting way to do it, and I'm hoping you guys will enjoy it as well. So let me just give you guys a quick idea of how this is going to work. So before we get into it, I do want to say a quick and massive thank you to all my patrons, including Allison Jordan, Stephanie MAYRHOFER RONALYN SANTOS AAKRE, and Waya. I really appreciate all of you, and I just also appreciate everyone who is joining me on this live. But yeah, so the idea behind this is I'm going to be watching it. There isn't going to be sound, but you guys will be able to see the subtitles there in the corner. And then I will, hopefully you'll be able to follow along if you want to. If you want to watch this in a separate window and have my commentary running in the background or whatever you want to do, find what works for you, and then we can do that. But if you can't join this live, or for some reason you don't enjoy the fact that you can only see the subtitles, which totally fair, and the fact that you can't hear audio, I am going to be taking the live, I'm going to re-edit it, basically just put the footage of the actual video over my reaction, and then I'll be linking that here in this video's description 3 days after the initial live. So that will be a thing. I'm not going to be pausing throughout this so that it's easier for you guys to follow along if you are watching it as well, or also just because it's going to make my editing easier so that I can just do this very quickly and not have it inconvenience anybody. So if you want to wait so you can watch the visuals and the audio with it, then you're welcome to. That'll be hopefully be up in 3 days if everything doesn't go wrong like it tends to do with me. But I just thought it would be fun to be able to talk to everyone about this as we go along, and especially because it's a rewatch, I felt comfortable doing this because I don't want to be doing this if it's the first impressions, and I really want to be paying attention to what's going on. And then I do also want to mention, in case you guys are hearing anything, I'm on dog watch duty today for the entire day, so I brought my dog onto the bed with me so that I can be sure that she's okay. So if you hear snoring in the background, I'm sorry, that is her. But anyway, this is gonna be interesting. I'm hoping nothing goes wrong. But yeah. Okay, I'm quickly gonna check if you guys have any questions or concerns in the comments, and then we can get started. Okay, it seems everything is fine. Hi Moon, good to see you. Okay, and there was also some concern about the fact that some of the versions that's available online are uncut, and some of them are cut. So I've tried to find a playlist that is uncut. The playlist is linked below if you want to know which one I'm using to watch, so that it's easier to follow along. But yeah, that, as far as I know, it's uncut. And if I find out that, for example, they mentioned episode 18 seems to be cut down to 8 minutes, which is ridiculous, we'll find new ones as we go along. But the first 4 episodes seem to be fine and uncut and not an issue. So I'm hoping to do 4 episodes today, but we'll see how the timing works and everything like that, since this is a first time thing and I'm still not really sure what I'm doing, as always. So, okay, can I just, from everyone here, can I just get a shot that my audio is fine, that you guys are seeing me, and all of that, because we don't want a repeat of my first live. I have learned my lesson. I will never do that again. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for that and then we can get started. Okay, I'm kind of concerned because no one's responding. Let's see what's going on here. Hi, how are you? You can hear typing, that's all you can hear? Okay, that's very strange. Let me just see what's going on here. Okay. So everything seems to be fine. Yes, it's alive. Hi. Okay, so you guys can hear me. That's cool. Yes, it's alive and we're gonna hope that it turns out okay. I will probably, if I leave the live up, I'm probably going to end up cutting that bit out so it's not inconvenient for anyone who decides to watch this through well, this version through. So anyway, okay, so now that it seems everyone can hear me and everything is okay, let us get started. I have to say this song is like really good. I should probably do a countdown. I promise I will do a countdown in the future, in the next few episodes. But yeah, I'm gonna keep the time bar there so you guys will be able to see what the timing is so you can easily follow along if you want. Yeah, oh, okay, so thank you for reminding me, Jishuan. I do want to mention as well what kind of my history is with Advanced Bravely. So I found it at a time in my life where, number one, I had no idea what ABL even was. And I also was at a point where I couldn't even distinguish between what was like Chinese and what was Japanese. Like, I did not realize that this was a Chinese BL at all. My word, there's a lot of things going on in this trailer. I mean, not trailer, like song. I don't know why my time bar keeps disappearing. I wonder if there's a setting. But anyway, the link for the video that I'm using is in the description box, so you can use that. But yeah, so I like watched it at a time in my life where I had genuinely no idea about anything apparently, and now I just kind of want to rewatch it because this was where I met Gongju, and I kind of want to see how it holds up. So Oh my word. This is quite intense. Yeah, he is really aggressive. I feel like I should recognize him from a series that I've watched. Ooh. Yeah, no, this is not gonna be pretty. Yeah, Jazz Tan. So it's there in the left corner. Well, for me it's left, probably for you it's right. Um, but I can't show it more than this because otherwise I have problems with copyright. So I'll edit it in afterwards if you want to come back and watch the like normal style reaction video of this. So I don't know why the time bar keeps disappearing. No, we're good. This is gonna be a mess. Ooh. Oh my word. I forgot how much of a like badass Gongju is in this. Like I just remember the other guy also being a bit of a badass. Yeah, no, I'm okay. So the audio and the visuals both are the way that they are because of copyright. I tried to test it in different ways with the audio and with the visuals, and if it's not this, then it immediately gets copyrighted. So that's why, as I said, I'll be editing all of the sounds and the visuals in afterwards. But the live reaction thing is more just so I can actually talk to you guys and kind of actually feel like I'm watching it with a bunch of people because I don't know, it's interesting to hear everyone's feedback about these things. So, yeah, sorry about that. I'll see if I can maybe do the next live on Twitch because I think they're a bit more lenient about it. And then I'll just upload the edited version on YouTube. Let me know what you guys think about that as a possibility because I think they're a bit more lenient in terms of what you can and can't show. Oh my word, he's so young here. I forgot how, like, I feel old. Okay, I see. Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, ooh, sorry, just the fact that there's like those nuts in here, and then his character in Word of Honor as well. Okay, yeah, I'll put up a poll because I think Twitch might just be easier for everyone. Oh my word, I forgot about these birds. Dreams enjoying this way too much. I need to like relearn the character names. I think Joshua, you said he's what? Xia Yao. Okay. Well, I'm glad you could make it, Pixie. Yeah, it was kind of, I had hoped to advertise it a bit more beforehand so more people knew, but because my internet and my power was out, I literally only woke up today and found out that our power was back on. So that's why it's kind of impromptu, and I don't think there's a lot of people who had time to know about it. So sorry about that. Very smart indeed. And it's actually doing a very good job of it. Oh my goodness. Wow, the bribery. Great. Thank you very much for that comment. The confidence and the arrogance. I forgot how much I actually enjoyed his character here. I mean, at least his shop door was nice to look at. I'm sorry though, like I will definitely um, try and make another plan for the next ones. He has a fan again. Oh my goodness. I love how he's just like worried about his bird and he's like so impressed with it, and all she's worried about is matchmaking him. Yeah, it's a really nice bird. No, Pixie, I haven't read the novel yet. Um, would you recommend it? Because I don't know, like some of the novels that I've read that like obviously the shows were adapted from, I really enjoyed, and then others I'm like, oh, I enjoyed the show more. So would you recommend it? Oh my word, what am I watching? I forgot about this scene. What was I watching when I was younger? Oh my word. Hi, Vivi. I hope that everything goes well with your vaccination while your dad's vaccination. And thank you for dropping by. Oh, he's freaking gonna be scarred. If I remember correctly, I think he does end up like. Okay. Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect the novel to contain those kinds of things. Not the novel, I wouldn't expect the show to contain those kinds of things with the. I'm having so much secondhand embarrassment here. I'm dying. Guys, save me. What the hell did I sign up for? Sorry. Dude, you can't just walk in front of a car. Yeah, I think that's like the one thing that's nice about most BLs is you get to see a lot more of the relationship than obviously can be shown on screen. And I don't just mean in terms of explicit. If you think even the non-explicit things that had to be removed from Modazushi, and I'm assuming probably I'm also going to be discovering quite a few that were removed from Word of Honor um, as I delve more into that novel. So she the one his friend tried to set him up with? I've forgotten. I mean, girl, at least you have a lot of confidence. I'm just cold looking at that exposed skin. Honestly, like it's winter here. Oh my goodness, this girl has some guts. Like most sisters would not mention a guy to their brother because they know the brother will try and scare him off. And he's trying valiantly to ignore you because he doesn't want to get mixed up in all of this. I mean, that ends up being true, but I don't think that's in the way you'd prefer him to like him. I didn't know there was a novel for Lovely Rights, but I suppose I should have expected it. it just seemed very much like a original drama, not a drama based on a novel. Ah, now we get the reveal. Why does she sound so scared? I suppose he does look a bit intimidating. My word, and the way they ended that is like so foreboding as well. Like, seriously? Okay, but yeah, that is the end of the first one. So, what's our time? Okay, we took about half an hour with that. I think the next two is going to be a bit quicker because I don't have the massive intro that I'm going to be doing for everyone. But I will give everyone a second. Would you guys like me to share the link to the second episode for you in the chat so you can easily access it if you're watching this um, on a desktop or something? Okay, well, I asked, but let me just share it in any case. So this is the one that I'm using to watch, and then we'll see if I can maybe do like 4 episodes today. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys like 2 minutes to sort it out. I just sorry if you can hear all the traffic in the background, but yeah, I do think this is quite a strong start, and it's interesting to me because I didn't remember the episodes being so short. If you look at the length of most Chinese dramas, this is a very short episode, you know. So, and it, I don't know, to me it packs quite a punch. Like, you get quite a lot of information. There are some things that, like, I feel like I would have been confused about if this had been my first time watching it. But, you know, it's fine. Like, it's not. And even if it were, I think like they do end up explaining enough of it by the end of it. So yeah, I do think this is quite a strong start, and I like where they ended it because, especially because of the way they started the first, they started the episode. Um, you know, he is used to being in the ring. He's used to fighting, so it makes sense to me why, even though everything doesn't end up like being this massive problem by the start of episode 2. The way they ended it really showcases his mindset about it, and I can't blame him for being like, oh hell, this looks like trouble, you know, because with his background, what else was he like supposed to expect? So yeah. Okay, I think yeah, we are ready, I think, to dive into episode 2. So I'm gonna do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know if I should maybe just skip past the intros in the future, but I don't quite know how we would coordinate it. But we'll have to see. I don't think there's much point in worrying about it with this live because I don't want to be messing things up too much. Sorry, I have a tendency to sing when I'm listening to intro songs, and I'm gonna really try not to hurt your ears with that. Guys, I wish I could show you my dog right now. She's lying there and looking very cute, and I just want to cuddle her. Yeah, that's what I was worrying about as well. It is a bop. It really is, which is why I'm struggling not singing along. Oh my word, there's a lot that's waiting for me in this series. Oh my word. Like, I get that he's kind of just probably analyzing the dude in terms of like, can I take him down? But the way this is filmed is just brilliant. And they are both very attractive. Let me just admit this right out the gate. I find them both very attractive. Why focus on that? Okay, the eyes make some sense, but first the mouth and the throat, why? Shit, this poor shop assistant is just like, what the hell did I get them in the middle of? Oh, that's very close and personal. I forgot about that. It's like, this, dude. Yeah, it's a very strong jaw. And I love his like trench coats as well. Yeah, not that easy. Oh, like that does not sound. No. Yeah, like what the hell? Okay. Oh, this is gonna be weird and very interesting. Why do I get the feeling he's gonna be in the car next to him? Oh no. Sort of then, okay. Like, can you imagine freaking Shaya's perspective is just like, why did this guy suddenly barge into my life and now he seems to be like to have it out for me. That's true. I remember Gongjun being quite tall. Yeah, so that guy must be wow. Okay. What? That wow. That's really tall. It's like wow. Okay. Yeah. Of course we have to have like a car chase thing going on because why not? I think Pixie, just for safety's sake, in case anyone hasn't completely finished watching this, maybe just stay spoiler free. But if you want, my Discord is linked in the description. If you want to go there and maybe chat with me about it afterwards, then that's, we could do that. Um, but I don't know how many of the people who are watching this have finished watching the entire series. So they've been going at it for like until night. Really? I mean, can you blame him for assuming that? Because it's quite intense. Are we really on episode 2? Like, this feels like I forgot how quickly everything moves here. Ooh, now we're gonna get to see his fighting skills, I think. And when did he change into a suit? This is such a mess. And all just because he's like trying to scope out a guy for his sister. Like, really, dude, did you need to go that far? He's impressed. I saw that look, he was very impressed. Because, like, he knows that he can't necessarily always just take multiple people on by himself because he's smart enough for that. Yeah, I would assume so as well, now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, I like the fact that they're somewhat equally matched. Like, this is not um, the brother like totally outclassing Xiaoyao. Oh. I feel so bad for him because honestly, like, what the hell? His reaction is very normal, I have to say. Like, I think that's a very reasonable reaction. And you are intrigued, I'm guessing. Yanzong. No, but I mean, he's been trying to avoid her, so she hasn't had much time to talk to him. quite cool. You thought. What kind of a nickname is that? I mean, it's quite a weird nickname, in my opinion. That's weird. Let me see. Sorry, I took off the wrong thing. That's why it's quieter. Thank you for telling me. I hope it's better now. I like that moment because you kind of see why he's going like through all the effort that he is going through. Yeah, as far as I know, I am currently watching an uncensored version. This version is 21 minutes long, so I think, or not, is it? Is it? Why is it? At least it says it's 21 minutes long. I don't know why on here it doesn't say that. But as far as I know, this is the uncut version. So, sorry, I wasn't there, but yeah, no, you're not gonna get rid of him that easily. I love that he's quite confrontational, like not in a bad way, but like he doesn't let himself be intimidated. He will make you accept her until he realizes he's in love with you, and then he's gonna have like a crisis of conscience, I think. I love his hairstyle in this as well. That's why he was looking so soft. Like, really went there. I mean, he tried it. This is so embarrassing, but like... He's like watching you to make sure that he knows the moment you get off the bus, obviously. Oh, really? You want to bet? Look behind you. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a fair point. He's like, poor Shayal's like losing it, and he is so calm about everything. What is with this music along with the shots? What? Is that really the... Hold on, sorry, hold on. I didn't expect it to start, well, to end there. Okay, so that is the end of episode 2. That went really fast. And I don't know why it said on the thing that it's 21 minutes long and then it wasn't. Does anyone know what they possibly cut out? Because if they did, I can always like do a thing. Bicycle freedom, indeed. I can always do a thing where I check out the uncut parts, try and find them and check them out, because this playlist is supposed to be the uncut one, and yet it's might not be. I'm not sure. So yeah, okay. I am quickly gonna drop this link in the chat again, and then we can move on to episode 3. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. This was kind of more of a transitional episode for me, in my opinion. Like, I still really enjoyed it. I think there was a few really good moments in it, and we are getting a very good sense of the two main characters' personality, so that's nice. But it was very much kind of an episode where very little happened. Though I do think it's nice because it does also build up a bit of their like repertoire and things like that. So I still enjoyed it. I think it was still like an episode worth having, but I'm just surprised that it ended so soon because it didn't feel like there was any major event in this episode. So anyway, okay, I think hopefully everyone is ready. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know quite why, because let me show you guys real quickly here. The playlist here, what the timestamp that they show there is not what ends up being shown in the bar. So it's just very strange to me, though luckily this one seems to like match the timestamp that's shown there, but I'm not sure. Anyway, let us start again. Oops, wait. Let me just. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. The episodes are comparatively shorter anyway, if I remember. Yeah, like they are quite short, especially if you measure them against the normal Chinese show episodes. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's just hope that they're speaking the truth and these are the uncut episodes, because otherwise that would suck. There are some moments in this that I'm kind of like, obviously they didn't get it past censorship because they are the cut and uncut versions, but at the same time I'm like, how did you even get it to a point where people could find the uncut versions, you know? For the life of me, I can't remember how the series ends, so I'm kind of intrigued to find out. And we resume the bicycle freedom. And apparently he thought it necessary to unbutton his shirts as well. I mean, I agree with you, but and there's the car again. So at which point does he give up? That is the question. I mean, you gotta admire his persistence. I mean, you wanted to be the one to follow him, so now you have to adjust and adapt. Mm. Did it break? How the hell did that happen? Or did he just not get a bike that's very good quality? Fair. Why do I get the feeling he's already liking him more and more? Oh, I was about to be like, why aren't there any English subtitles? I mean, yeah, but also, why would you just discard it? I have to say, series is also quite well shot. There's a lot of BLs that I've like looked at in the past that haven't been the best quality when it comes to the way it's lit and shot and the audio and all of that. It looked like it was pouting. The first act of kindness from our other male lead, appreciated. I think. Mm-hmm. I think that was like a very clever thing to do because it really does make you like the other male lead a bit more. Whereas, like, the first time I watched it, I think I was kind of like, you know, dude, like, calm down. Also, how the hell did I miss that this was a BL in the past? I think this is like the first time that you see him actually go to work, and we're on episode 3. Like, he maybe should have gone to work by this point already. Because he feels like he finally managed to outwit the guy. I have to say, I quite like the relationship between them. It's just very nice. Okay, that would freak me out. Dude, like, why? Outside his bedroom window? No. Yeah, if he was a normal human being, definitely that would be the case. Sorry for the bird in the background. I appreciate the fact that they don't shy away from how truly creepy this is. This should not be as funny as it is. Oh, I think I remember what's going to be happening next. I'm honestly living for how defiant Xia Yao is because, like, he is really taking it too far. He looks so happy with himself there as well. Okay, you better like hide and resume your life as if this is not something that you completely planned. At least he's getting some form of enjoyment out of this guy's weird obsession. That outfit is doing the most for him, I appreciate. Yeah. I mean, and then, like, if they end up being innocent, they suffer the consequences. That's so unfair. Um, I mean, yeah, it could be that, or it could be the fact that he's just genuinely not interested. Okay, yeah, go with that if that's gonna help you sleep at night. I don't think your brother agrees because he's had to listen to that parrot talk to him for I don't know how many nights in a row. Yeah, that's exactly what he doesn't want. I don't know if I'm approve is the right word, in love maybe, or like at least, intrigued. Oh, hell. Am I remembering it right? I don't know. These poor birds, oh my goodness. Like, honestly. Shame. You are in for a surprise. Is that really necessary, whoever you are? And the colleague's like, it looks like so insulted. Yeah, also no sound. Um, this is honestly the worst and the best at the same time. Oh my word. Um, really? Is that necessary? Oh. I love how he already knows what's coming at this point. It's interesting. Yeah, sorry. It's interesting to me how different the character is from Wen Kushing. Like how well Gong Jun can convey these two very different characters. Okay, wow. So that is the end of the episode. I think it seems like this one just has the song, like the ending song in it as well. So, do you just want to see? Okay, we're on episode 3 right now. So, do you guys want to try one more episode before I go? I'll give you guys like a few minutes. But yeah, this to me was such a good episode. I honestly enjoyed the fact that he was like, okay, well, you know, if you're gonna torment me, then I'm gonna torment you back, and then they just end up like going back and forth in like a tormenting contest at this point, and I don't know why I'm living for it, but I am. It's hilarious. Um, yeah, and I don't know, there's something weirdly sweet about the fact that I think they were trying to imply that the bird was lonely, and maybe it's like, yeah, obviously that's what they were implying. But yeah, it just seems like they're saying, oh, the bird was lonely, that's why it started going silent, and now it has a companion again, and parallels between the birds and the two of them, or something like that, So that to me was quite cool. Okay, so yeah, I think one more would be good. The thing is, I want to try and do like 1 to 2 hour streams for these so that we can get through the episodes, more quickly than we would if I had just sat down and done normal reaction style videos for these. So that's why I thought, a live would be fun on top of everything else that I already explained. Okay, so we are gonna go into... Okay, cool. So we concur, one more episode sounds good. There we go. Let me just pause here and share the link with you guys. Okay. Give you guys like 2 seconds to to actually click it and open it if you are watching along. So yeah, as I said, I will put up a poll and you guys can let me know if you prefer Twitch, because the reason why I was like YouTube seemed like the best option, even with all of these things that it means, me having to cut out the sound and the fact that you guys are only able to see the subtitles, is I didn't just want to immediately move to Twitch because I was afraid that, well, number one, no one would show up because I don't actually have, I would have to have created a Twitch for it. And also I was scared that people wouldn't, want to or be able to make accounts for it. So I wouldn't be able to actually talk to you guys, and that's kind of the point of the live, is to be able to talk to you guys throughout all of this. So that's why I thought the live was best. But yeah, we'll slowly figure it out and see what works best for everyone, because if Advanced Bravely pans out and you guys end up enjoying this format, then I want to try and do other series as well. I would like to do, there's a show called Spirits Pact, that's a donghua that I would like to do in this format. And because there's quite a few people who are interested in my thoughts on Ultimate Note, which is one of the last Tomb adaptations, I would also at some point want to do that series in this kind of a format. So anyway, okay, let us start with the last episode. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna be able to sing this entire song by the end of this. I wish, but it's such a good song. Like, why do all of these BLs have such good soundtracks? I think the only normal romance that I've watched that had like a super good soundtrack that I really enjoyed was Love Scenery. Oh my goodness, that soundtrack. Everything will say. Sorry. Like a lot of the shots in this, I've completely forgotten the context for, so I'm like I just keep getting more intrigued about this. You'd swear I haven't watched it before. I'm glad it's not just me who sings along, but like I don't want to be that person who's like singing in your ears and you can't like get away from it. So we're just gonna not do that to you guys. My dog is so cute, sorry. What was wrong with the sweets? Like, I couldn't see it properly in the last episode. Wait, what? He took out the things that she made for him. It's weird that he's so conservative about it. It's very strange. But I mean, it does seem like he's from a higher class family, and I wonder if they have some like traditions that, you know, don't necessarily carry over to the more middle class. Something that's not a miniskirt, just remember that. I have to say, I quite like his style. Does that not count as a miniskirt though? I don't know. I don't really wear like miniskirts. So I don't know when does it classify as a like miniskirt length item. And did he end up not telling her about that? Is he like trying to get rid of some frustration over the fact that he's setting up his sister with the guy that he likes? Oh, of course it's his leg experience. Sorry about that. Thank you for clarifying. I completely forgot. I didn't even think to connect the two. That's brilliant. Okay, thank you for explaining that. I mean, yeah, it seems to boil down to that. I feel like I want to remember something, but I can't. I feel like it's gonna be something like wildly inappropriate. If I'm remembering. Oh, yeah. That expression from her. I mean, that is something very straightforward to admit on a first date. Like, he really wants to get rid of her. Oh, my word. I'm not saying that in a way of like, oh, something is wrong with you if that's a situation, but the fact that he is so brazen about it leans towards it not being true and him just saying it to get rid of her. Yeah, no, he definitely just wanted to get rid of her, and that's all. This dude has guts, honestly. Ooh, is the brother gonna make an entrance in order to sort him out? Oh, no. Oh my word, okay, that's a high demand. Is Xiao Yao like sensing something because he himself understands it? What the hell is happening? What explanation? What what hetero explanation is there for what just happened? I feel you, Gongju. I'm just as confused. Yeah, because that makes sense. Okay, so I suppose that, so that's the thing. Yen Zhong. I need to try and remember his name. I don't know why it's not sticking in my mind. Outstanding in his own way. Mm-hmm. I mean, I have to agree. I do feel like this helps humanize him a lot. I also like the fact that they're kind of taking their time in humanizing him, because if if all the small things that he's been doing had like all happened in one episode, it would have felt a lot more disingenuous. What are you seeing? Oh, hell. I forgot about this. Well, I mean, at least he's nice enough that he doesn't really care who he's saving. Oh, how. This is really not good. Like, they could seriously end him. Oh, damn! Can you. Whew. Can you stop? Like, oh my soul. Are you actually going to be able to catch up with the car? Oh, he is going to be so bruised. Like, damn. I mean, yeah. Yeah, just trust me. I don't think it's worth it. Like, this is turning into a right. Oh. Dude, you really have time to be witty right now? Shame. I feel really bad for the sister. Shame. I feel like all of them just need hugs and medical attention at this point. Because that's a lot to go through. You weren't supposed to see that. Mm. That's not quite true though. You I love that she's still trying to convince him even in such a dire situation. I mean, you... Ooh. You saw his hand getting hit by that repeatedly. What were you expecting? I don't think it's quite where his hand was hit. Like, it doesn't feel like it corresponds quite, but oof. Ow. Ow. Why are you smiling? Like, he's in a lot of pain. It's okay. Yeah, we're just enjoying it. We're not worrying too much about like the overall quality of it. And I think it's not as bad as many other shows that I've watched. I mean, she's a bit traumatized right now, I think. Yeah, I agree with you, Pixie. Like, a lot of the times it feels like they could very easily play into um, like this straight romance that is usually like the barrier in BLs, and then it just ends up becoming a straight thing. That, or they make one of the main characters a girl and leave the other one obviously a guy. Okay, wow, that ended abruptly. So yeah, that is the end of episode 4. And I have to say, I'm glad we watched one more episode because I feel like this is really where things kick off. Yeah, that last scene was definitely my favorite out of everything that we've had so far, because I don't know, to me it just shows a lot about all of the characters. Like, it very clearly shows how Yao Ru Yunru, I think it's Yunru, yeah. How she is very determined still to have like them end up together. And I think like it shows a lot of Xia Yao's like good-heartedness, like the fact that he just dove into that fight not even knowing at the start who it was, and he was just giving it his all even though he doesn't particularly like her. I think like that's the decent thing to do, but that's not always what like people would do. So, you know, the fact that it's confirmed, yeah, he is this kind of a guy is nice. And I think here it also cleared up a lot of misconceptions that Yuan Zhong might have had about Xia Yao. So it's just, I don't know, this is just a very nice start to everything that's been building up and that's gonna like be happening from here on out. Hi, Alina. So yeah, I don't know. I think that was really a strong ending. I want to hear from you guys before I go. If you guys had a favorite episode or a favorite scene, what it was. I do think that it's weird to me because I put up on Bilibili the fact that I was going to watch this, and there was a lot of people who, you thought that the show is not the greatest. And I mean, I'll see now as I continue to watch it, because as I said, I can't remember too much of it since I watched this so long ago. I think I actually watched it when it was originally airing. So yeah, that was quite a few years ago. And I, I had a generally positive impression about it, because I just liked, the relationship between the two main leads. I didn't particularly pick up on the fact that it was supposed to be romantic, but I just thought, okay, this is nice. This is kind of like a slice of life type thing. There were some interesting points. I can see where some of the weaknesses may lie, but I do want to hold off and give this drama a fair chance, because I had quite a good impression of it the first time I watched it. And as I said, it is well shot. The audio quality is good, which is a lot more than I could say for quite a few other BLs that I've watched. The acting is good, and I think the chemistry between the two male leads is fun and, is solid. So yeah, what do you guys have any favorite scenes? I'm gonna give you guys like 2 minutes to respond. I'll see if anyone has anything to say, and then I think we can wrap it up here for today. I'm not sure when the next live like this will be. It's probably not going to be on next Saturday, because I'm working next weekend, so it might be like sometime soonish, like Monday, maybe not Monday, but sometime within the coming week. I know that we are planning to finish up the Moda Zushi Donghua reactions this week as well, so I will have to see what my schedule is like, but I'm just kind of excited to try and get back into a steady schedule now that the power is back on, and I'm almost done with Untamed as well. So yeah. Okay, so I think the characters are rounding out more in the last episode. I do agree. I do really think that the characters are like coming together, and everything is starting to feel a lot more real. Everything, there was a lot of setup in the first 3 episodes, and now it feels like there's actually a story going on, and their personalities and personal morals and things like that are starting to be fleshed out more, so that's nice. And Pixie said, I enjoyed it. I like that both leads are strong, competent people. I liked this episode and a few in the following episodes. I'm intrigued to see what happens in the next 2 episodes, because I can't particularly, I can tell you of some events that I remember that I don't want to mention now because spoilers, but I can't even tell you in which episodes they happen. So I'm intrigued to see that. And I do also agree, I like the fact that there's 2 strong, competent male leads. It doesn't feel like one is lagging behind the other in any way. Generally, I prefer any love relationships to be that kind of relationship. If it's going to be a romantic relationship, I want to feel like both parties are bringing the same amount of something to the relationship. It doesn't have to be the same thing, but they need to feel balanced. It doesn't matter if it's a normal relationship, like my standard of normal hetero relationship, or if it's a BL or a GL, doesn't matter. I just want them to feel real. I want them to feel like people, and I want them to feel like both of them matter equally in the relationship. So yeah. Let's see, and then the healing wound scene was really nice, I have to say. So with the Moda Zushi series, we're now on the first 3 episodes of season 2. So the next reaction is going to be episodes 4 to 6, and then the final reaction is going to be 2 episodes, so episode 7 and 8 of season 2. And I think we might maybe do a discussion after all of us have done separate reactions for season 3, because all of us are kind of going into season 3 with different degrees of knowledge and so on, and I think all of us want to do the season 3 reactions in our own way. We're going to be doing that like normal. Well, I'm going to be doing mine like I wouldn't do any normal reactions. And then hopefully we'll have a discussion about all of it afterwards. So I think that'll be nice to wrap all of it up. Yeah, okay, so I think that's about it. I will give you guys like 2 more minutes and then I will say goodbye to you. This was so much fun. Honestly, I want to thank everyone for humoring me and like watching this along with me. It was so fun to be able to actually talk to you guys. Like, this is exactly why I want to do this, and it's living up to my expectations. So yeah, no, I just had a lot of fun, and it was also nice to be able to like get feedback as we were watching, because like a lot of the times, for example, with Word of Honor and so on, I'll have a question and then, you know, it'll only be clarified once I post the reaction, and it's like, okay, I have to remember to mention that someone mentioned it to me in the next reaction, you know. Whereas here, it's like, oh, okay, you know, this happened for this reason. Okay, cool. Now I can like continue watching with full comprehension, which is really nice. So thank you so much. I want to see, I think I've been missing the notifications. I watched the first 3 episodes. Where are they being announced? I think it's probably because I've been really bad about posting about it on my community tab. I generally announce them, well, I always announce them on Twitter, but I will make an effort to remember to announce them on the community tab as well. So yeah, and I am working on uploading them onto my YouTube channel as well, because on Twitch there's a 90-day a 90-day period where the video remains available, and after that it disappears. So obviously I would like to put it over onto my channel, and for some of the episodes I actually recorded my reactions in like on my camera as well, so I'm gonna try and overlay that in a way so that you guys can hopefully at least see my reactions a bit better. So I'm excited about that. I watched 4 episodes, so we started with episode 1, we're now finishing episode 4, or we just finished episode 4. So yeah, that's, I think, yeah, so that's the thing. And then I know that Cook Island also just uploaded our reaction to the first 3 episodes on his channel, and I think he is actually uploading them unedited. So if you want to view the unedited one and you don't want to go over to Twitch, he now has the first 3 episodes of Modazushi on his Cook Island channel as well. So anyway, I really, really, really appreciate you guys being here. It was genuinely so much fun, and I can't wait to do this again. I'm also enjoying the fact that I just kind of get to sit down with you guys and watch as many episodes as we can fit into a 2-hour time frame, instead of like having to section it off and resist watching more than 1 episode per like reaction video. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and I guess I'll see you guys again next time. 再见。